We are facing a global health crisis. It's not a new virus or a mysterious illness. It's obesity. Rates of obesity have skyrocketed in recent decades. This is concerning because obesity increases the risk of many chronic diseases. These include heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and even some types of cancer. While diet and exercise are crucial, could there be other factors at play? Recent research suggests a surprising culprit: chemicals in everyday plastics. These chemicals, called obesogens, may be contributing to weight gain. They do this by interfering with our hormones and metabolism. We need to understand what obesogens are. We also need to know how they might be affecting our bodies. By understanding the role of environmental factors like obesogens, we can develop more effective strategies for prevention and treatment. This is about empowering ourselves with knowledge to make informed choices for our health. Let's delve into the world of obesogens. What are they exactly? Obesogens are a class of chemicals. They have the ability to disrupt our endocrine system. The endocrine system is responsible for producing and regulating hormones. Hormones act as chemical messengers in our bodies. Obesogens can mimic or block hormones. They disrupt the body's natural hormonal balance. This disruption can have profound effects on our metabolism, particularly fat storage. Imagine a symphony orchestra. Now imagine someone introducing a discordant note. It throws the entire orchestra off key, disrupting the harmony. This is similar to what obesogens do to our bodies. We are exposed to obesogens through various sources in our daily lives. By understanding how these chemicals might be affecting us, we can make informed choices to minimize our exposure and protect our health. One of the most well-known obesogens is bisphenol A, commonly known as BPA. BPA is a synthetic compound used in the production of polycarbonate plastics and epoxy resins. It's found in a wide range of consumer products. These include water bottles, food containers, toys, and even the lining of some canned foods. BPA is a cause for concern because it can leach from these products into our food and beverages, especially when heated or exposed to acidic substances. Once inside our bodies, BPA acts as an endocrine disruptor. It mimics the hormone estrogen. This can interfere with normal hormonal signaling and potentially lead to a range of health problems. Studies have linked BPA exposure to a variety of adverse health outcomes, including obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and reproductive issues. By making informed choices, we can minimize our exposure to this potentially harmful chemical and safeguard our health. BPA is just one piece of the puzzle. Other obesogens lurking in our environment include phthalates and PFAS. Phthalates are chemicals used to make plastics more flexible and durable. They are commonly found in vinyl flooring, shower curtains, food packaging, and personal care products like lotions and perfumes. PFAS, or per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, are known for their water and stain-resistant properties. They're used in a variety of products like non-stick cookware, firefighting foam, and food packaging. Both phthalates and PFAS have raised concerns due to their potential endocrine disrupting effects. Human studies have also linked phthalates and PFAS exposure to adverse health outcomes, including obesity, diabetes, and thyroid problems. These chemicals can persist in the environment and accumulate in our bodies over time. Choosing products made with safer alternatives and advocating for stricter regulations on the use of these chemicals can help protect our health and the environment. Section 5. The Plastics Timeline, a parallel rise in obesity and plastic use. Since the 1950s, the production and use of plastics have increased dramatically. This coincides with a similar upward trend in obesity rates globally. Could this be a mere coincidence, or is there a more sinister connection lurking beneath the surface? As plastics have become ubiquitous in our lives, from food packaging to building materials, so too have the chemicals they contain, including obesogens. This constant exposure to these endocrine-disrupting chemicals may be contributing to the disruption of our metabolism and the alarming rise in obesity rates. While correlation does not equal causation, it raises important questions about the role of environmental factors in this global health crisis. Further research is needed to establish a definitive causal link. There's Section 6, Hormonal Havoc, how obesogens may be tipping the scales. To understand how obesogens might be contributing to weight gain, we need to delve into the intricate workings of our endocrine system. Hormones play a crucial role in regulating our metabolism. They influence how our bodies store fat, use energy, and control appetite. Obesogens can disrupt this delicate balance. They mimic or block hormones, leading to a cascade of effects that can tip the scales towards weight gain. Imagine our endocrine system as a complex orchestra, with each hormone playing a specific instrument to maintain harmony. Obesogens are like unwelcome guests who start playing off-key, disrupting the entire symphony. They can interfere with the production, transport, action, and elimination of hormones, throwing the entire system off balance. Understanding how these chemicals interfere with our bodies is crucial for developing strategies to mitigate their effects and combat the obesity epidemic. Section 7. Disrupting metabolism, obesogens, and their impact on energy balance. Our metabolism is a complex process that involves converting the food we eat into energy our bodies can use. This process is tightly regulated by hormones, ensuring a balance between energy intake and expenditure. Obesogens can disrupt this delicate balance, tipping the scales towards weight gain by influencing how our bodies store and utilize energy. One way obesogens may contribute to weight gain is by increasing the number and size of fat cells in our bodies. These chemicals can interfere with the hormones that regulate fat cell development and storage. This leads to an increase in both the number and size of fat cells, making it easier to store excess calories as fat. The cumulative effect of these metabolic disruptions can make it challenging to maintain a healthy weight, even with conscious efforts to eat well and stay active. Section 8. Evidence from studies linking obesogens to weight gain in animals and humans. The link between obesogens and weight gain is not just a theoretical concern. Numerous studies in both animals and humans support this connection. Animal studies allow researchers to control for other factors influencing weight gain. Pregnant mice exposed to BPA had offspring more likely to become obese. Other obesogens like phthalates and PFAS show similar results. Human studies also show compelling evidence despite complexity. Section 9. Individual susceptibility, why some may be more vulnerable than others. While we are all potentially exposed to obesogens in our environment, not everyone who comes into contact with these chemicals will develop obesity or related health problems. This is because individual susceptibility to the effects of obesogens can vary widely depending on several factors. Genetics plays a significant role in determining our susceptibility to obesogens. Some individuals may have genetic variations that make them more sensitive to the effects of these chemicals on hormone signaling and metabolism. Similarly, our gut microbiome, a complex ecosystem of microorganisms living in our digestive tract, can influence how our bodies metabolize obesogens and may play a role in individual susceptibility. Other factors that can influence susceptibility include age, sex, and overall health status. Understanding individual susceptibility to obesogens is crucial for developing targeted interventions and public health policies. Section 10. Public health implications. Reducing our exposure to obesogens. The potential role of obesogens in the obesity epidemic has significant public health implications. If these chemicals are indeed contributing to weight gain and related health problems, then reducing our exposure could be a crucial step in combating this global health crisis. One approach to reducing exposure is to minimize our use of plastics, especially those containing BPA, phthalates, and PFAS. Choosing reusable water bottles and food containers made from glass or stainless steel can significantly reduce our exposure to these chemicals. Similarly, opting for fresh or frozen produce over canned goods can minimize our intake of BPA, which is often found in the lining of cans. Another important step is to advocate for stricter regulations on the use of obesogens in consumer products. Raising awareness about the potential risks of obesogens is also crucial. Section 11. The ongoing debate. Unraveling the complexities of obesity. Obesity is influenced by genetics, diet, physical activity, socioeconomic status, and environmental exposures. Critics argue more research is needed to link obesogens to weight gain in humans. They emphasize the need for robust research designs to control confounding factors. The potential for these chemicals to disrupt hormones and metabolism is a serious concern.